Okay, what's up, guys? We just took a 7-hour bus from Chiang Mai to the northeast border town of Chiang Kong. We are trying to find a slow boat down the Mekong River into Laos, but as we were asking around in Chiang Mai, not too many people had the answers to that. They said we had a better chance if we came up this way and asked questions around here. But luckily, when we checked into our hostel, they were able to book us tickets for the slow boat, which leaves tomorrow. Apparently, they only leave Monday and Thursday as of right now because tourism is still a little slow in Laos. So I'll be walking you guys through the journey from our hostel down to the port, through immigration and onto the actual boat itself, and down the Mekong. But just to give you facts about Laos, it was the most bombed country in the world. During the Vietnam War, the U.S. CIA ran a operation just bombing the hell out of North Vietnamese soldiers that were running into Laos and back over the border to Vietnam. It's also home. Laos is also home to the plain of jars. The Lao people eat the most sticky rice in the world. Sticky rice is the best. What else? Laos is it's the only country in Southeast Asia that is landlocked, with Thailand to the west of it, Cambodia to the south of it, and Vietnam to the right of it. China is to the north of it. Although it has no ocean on its borders, it is home to the most lakes, and it's also home to the largest waterfall in Southeast Asia. So just a couple fun facts for you guys. For me, my journey here in Thailand ends because my visa is gonna run up. So then I make my way over to Laos tomorrow. It's gonna hit different for me because Laos is my roots. It's where my family's from. I was born in the U.S. Lao was my first language, or is my first language, but I haven't been speaking it in a while. So it's interesting when we get over there. It's gonna take a little bit of time for it to come back to me. But yeah, so we just checked into our hostel, and tomorrow we begin our journey into Laos. Can't wait for that. So I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. Oh, one more other thing. Literally from our hostel, you cross the street and you go down the street, maybe, I don't know, 2 football fields away. Legit, you're at the Mekong River, and across the way you can see the country of Laos. We're literally right here on the border. This is the hostel I'm staying. We're literally right here on the border. So actually, you know, I might take a walk down there right now, show you guys a little glimpse of that. But I'm gonna cut it off here. Tomorrow we begin a journey. I'll walk you through everything, and yeah. Guys, right here, right down this alleyway is my hostel. And once this car passes, I'll turn around and I'll show you the Mekong is right here. You see right there? Can you guys see? I'm gonna walk down there in a second. I'm just waiting for my friend to get out of 7-Eleven, but right there is the Mekong River. So right over there where the red roof is, must be Laos. Okay guys, check it out. I just walked down the street from my hostel. There's like a little pedestrian bridge here that you can walk around. You see behind me? But look at the mighty Mekong right here. The mighty Mekong River. And legit across the water is Laos. Oh, this is so surreal. You know, I'm 31 years old and I've never been to Laos before. You know, my family roots, you know, where my family's from. You hear stories from, especially my aunts. My aunts used to tell me some funny stories from Laos when she was younger, living over there. And now I'm here, like, check this out. This is so surreal to me. The town that we're in right now, there's actually not too many backpackers or tourists. Oh, speaking of backpackers and tourists, throughout my travels so far in Thailand, I haven't met too many people that have backpacked Laos. It seems like they all skip Laos and just go straight to Vietnam or Cambodia, or you know, so on and so forth. But the thing is that the people that I do run into that go and visit Laos, they say they love it. So I don't know. I'm gonna do my best as I travel throughout Laos do my best to show you guys the beauty of the country and the people, the food, the culture, all that good stuff. Because, you know, I would like more people to visit Laos. If you're in Southeast Asia, backpacking Southeast Asia, and you miss one of the countries, then are you really backpacking Southeast Asia? Right? But check it out. Check this out. Wow. Unbelievable. Can't believe I'm here. Cannot believe I'm here. Okay guys, good morning. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning right now. We just got picked up from our hostel. And it was about a 10-minute ride from our hostel. We stayed at Mekong Resort Hostel, but it was about a 10-minute ride down to the port. And we walked through the little office area here. We exchanged our money from Thai baht over to Lao Kip, and this was our ticket here, and we'll be hopping on this shuttle bus here to take us over to the border, and then from there we will start beginning our paperwork for our visas for the country of Laos. So far everything's been pretty smooth, and I will walk you through the rest of the way. But as of right now, everything's been pretty smooth. So from here, I'll check back in with you guys later. I think right now we're just waiting for more people to arrive so we can get on the shuttle bus. Not sure how packed this slow boat's gonna be, but by Friday, tomorrow, I shall be in Laos. Officially in Laos, guys. Okay guys, so far so good. So we just took a shuttle bus over the Friendship Bridge into Laos. As we got off the bus, they kind of ushered us to the vaccination check your vaccine cards, whatnot, and now we are just waiting in line to do the visa on arrival. So it looks like the people in front of us right now are filling out some forms, and then they should be good to go. We're next in line. But as far as the process of getting over to Laos, it was pretty simple, very easy. And again, now we're just waiting to do our forms. I have a US passport. I think it's $40 US to get your visa, and I think it's good for 30 days. I'll have more information once I finish the form. But as of right now, yeah, we're just waiting in line, and we'll be hopping on the slow boat real soon. Okay guys, we made it down here at the boat. This boat right here, right behind me, is gonna be taking me down the Mekong River into Luang Prabang. The visa scenario it started off very easy, but then the Thai government forgot to stamp our passports to leave Thailand. So when we got to immigration in Laos, we had to go back on the bus over the Friendship Bridge, get stamped out, and then come back. But luckily they didn't charge us for the bus ride back to Laos. But now, as you can see, this is the boat that we're gonna be taking down the Mekong River right behind me. Luckily there's a bathroom on this one. But yeah, the hostel hooked it up. They got us a shuttle from the hostel to the port. From the port, another shuttle from the immigration in Laos down to the port to get onto this boat. And the woman that was hosting us that picked us up from the immigration office was super nice. But yeah, let me give you guys a little tour of the boat. Okay, right here is where the captain sits. This is where the captain drives the boat. Let me walk down. I don't want to really put people in the camera because they might get upset, but as you can see,
What's your name?
these are seats, nice benches, we got outlets right by the window.
I was like, oh, a snowboard, that sounds like a nice idea. Maybe I have to do it as well.
Yeah, let me see.
got
That'd be
some,
so
like-
funny though. That'd be such a small world.
Coach seats over here.
See if I work my little boat.
I don't know if these are hammered down into the wood, but in the back they sell. Looks like they got a sink back there, and looks like a little market. You can buy some potato chips, some water, some noodle. I think back here is the Hong Nam area. Oh, here's the bathroom. Let me show you guys a little bathroom. Let me turn on the light. Oh, fine. Oh, okay. So there's two bathrooms. There's one here. Somebody here? Okay. Somebody's in the other one. This is the here's the engine room. Here's the back room. This must be where all the staff is. Hello. Thai hoop ni da. Have a video on YouTube. But yeah, this looks like the kitchen where the staff work. Hello. Yeah, this must be where the kitchen is. You want to order some food. But yeah, this is the slow boat that we'll be on for the next 5 or 6 hours down to well, we gotta make a stop in Pak Bang first, and we're gonna stay there overnight, and then we have one stay overnight, and then we hop onto a different boat. But as we get going, I'll shoot some of the countryside for you guys to see. Wanted to tune in and say a few words. It is very surreal for me to be right now, cruising down the Mekong River. My family fled Laos to Thailand as refugees back in the 60s or 70s, and to come back decades later and visit the country of Laos right here behind me, and float down the Mekong River into making my way into one of the ancient cities. It's just very surreal, man. Like, I've been sitting here. We've probably been on this boat for about an hour, and I haven't been really too talkative because I'm just taking it all in, just taking all the history, all the stories I hear from the Lao people back home, and it's just so surreal. But it's the perfect day to be cruising down the Mekong right now. There's probably about, 30 or 40 people on this particular boat here, which isn't too bad. It's still a little roomy, it's not packed. You got the Lao side to my back, the Thai side to my front, which you guys cannot watch, and I'll show you here. I got a beer Lao in my hand. And we got about 6 more hours to go. But it's alright, man, because like I said, I'm just sitting down here just looking around, and it's just so surreal. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words. There's not really much I can say just because I'm just taking it all in. Unbelievable. I still feel like I need to pinch my face, pinch my skin to remind myself that this is real life right now. 31 years old and I'm finally visiting, you know, the motherland for the first time. But check with you guys later. Alright guys, so we are, I just missed the sign, but we just passed this like cliff area, but officially we are now no longer in Thailand. It is strictly Laos behind me and Laos in front of me, and the Mekong River is gonna flow through the entire country of Laos down all the way to the south. You know what's funny is that once we got into Laos, the water kind of got, I mean, not rough that we can feel it, but it's definitely gotten a little bit more rough. I don't know if you guys can see behind me here. Yeah, it's got a little bit more rough, and honestly, it's got a lot more mountainous and more scenic. I'll show you guys when we get to some nicer areas. But I also heard that, I don't know, I've not heard, but in other YouTube videos that I've watched, that you can actually see elephants on the embankments of the river. We'll see, you know, how people live on the river. And I don't know what else we'll see. Maybe some water buffalo. We'll see. I guess we'll only know as we keep cruising on down the river. But yeah, so as of right now, we are officially in Laos all the way. Okay, what's up guys? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, what's up guys? As we're going down the Mekong River, we had to stop at a checkpoint right here, right behind me. I don't know if you can see the Lao flag right there, but it's a checkpoint. The captain of the boat has to give a list of all the passengers on our boat. But I just found out that as we cruise along the Mekong River, whenever you see a Lao flag in front of a building, that's actually an official government building. Because as we pulled up, I'm looking at the houses and I'm like, these are just regular village houses, but it's actually government official buildings, which I just heard of, so figured I'd let you guys know that. But I never knew that. But check in with you guys later on. Okay guys, 7 hours later we made it to the halfway point to a small town called Pak Bang. Behind me is the boat that we just cruised down, but we have to stop here at the halfway point because the boat cannot travel during nighttime down the Mekong. It's too dangerous. As we were riding down the river, you can see like swirl pools and stuff from rocks that are under the water that you can't see. But now we're gonna walk up to the hostel because it's only a 2-minute walk. But
You had one
as we get off the boat here,
15 minutes. I was at full.
hey, everybody's looking at us. Like I said, not too many people come and visit Laos, so I think you know, they haven't seen foreigners in a while.
Yeah, well,
But
it was a good trip first day.
It was really cool.
so now we're just making our way up to the hostel. There's a little sign right here, Pak Bang Town. That's what they call it, Pak Bang Town. But I'm pretty tired, so check into my hostel. Right here, Pak Bang Town. Okay. Let's show you guys what the town looked like. Okay, we just walking around the little town over here, asking everybody where our hostel is, because when we booked it, the hostel was I said it was a new hostel. So we asking people and they don't know where it is, so we're just walking around the town trying to find the spot. But you can see the village behind me. We're in Laos now.
อ้าวจะไปพักอยู่ที่ไหน
Laos now. Okay, look at. Okay, guys. So we stumbled upon this building, and the people are saying that this is the backpacker place that we're looking for. They're saying this building, the building next door, is the same building, like same company or whatever. But they're saying that that side of the building is under construction, so we can stay here. But the weird part is that, so I just came in. They said, "Oh yeah, you don't have to pay again," and they didn't ask for my name, they didn't ask for nothing. So it's a little sketch, but you know what? I'm gonna stay here anyways. You wanna kill me? Kill me. Look at this view right here. This is a beautiful view. So, whatever. It is really sketch though. They didn't ask for a booking number or nothing, but look at this. Look at this right here. Good morning from Laos. I'm over here at Pak Bang Town in Laos. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. And we are on our second leg of a 2-day slow boat. Behind me right here is a slow boat that we're taking for the second leg. They say that the second leg is going to be the longest journey of the entire trip. Last night was a little bit weird. I booked a hostel on booking.com, and I pulled up to the hostel. A woman flagged us down and asked us where we were going. We said we're looking for Pak Bang Backpackers Hostel, and she was like, "Oh, this way." So we went down that road, went to the building, and we have no Laos SIM card yet or no Wi-Fi. So we were trying to figure out if this was the right building. She said, "Yeah, this is the right building. This is the right building." But here's the catch: she didn't ask for a name. She didn't ask for a booking number. She didn't ask for nothing. So I said to them, I said, "Okay, so if this is the spot," I showed her the email. I don't even know if they understand English, but I showed her the email. She said, "Okay, don't worry, you can stay here." I said, "Do we have to pay again?" She said, "No." So I thought that was a little weird, but whatever. I'm alive. I'm not dead. I have all my money. I have my passport. I haven't been robbed. So, anyways, it was a beautiful day. We woke up on the balcony. Our balcony, we walked up to. We were right on the Mekong River. Woke up around 7:30. There was still, actually, you can probably still see it behind me. Look, you see all the fog. The river's flowing. Sun is out. It's a beautiful day. And I don't know how long the trip is for this second leg, but I'll be in Long Prabang soon. Check back in.
Isan. Well, Isan in Thai means northeast.
Northeast. Okay.
Which is the direction of northeast, and also derived from the word called Isuan, or Shiva god in Hinduism.
Yeah.
So in the olden days, especially around 9th century, the area of Isan, including Cambodia, was actually where the Hindu temples are built everywhere.
Yeah.
So that could be the name of the area that belongs to Shiva god.
Okay.
That's why the name was actually called Isan.
Okay.
And then after that, the written changed, repeatedly, and then it comes to the word Isan, which is that's how the Thai pronounce.
Yeah.
So it means northeast.
Yeah. Like I said, when I met the woman, she said, she asked me, where are you from? I said, I'm from the United States, but my family's from Laos. And I told her I'm from Laos. She started speaking Laos to me and said, I understand you. Especially in the South. In the South, I don't understand nobody, It's so different.
Southern Thailand is totally different dialect.
Yeah, I don't understand nothing
very
over
hard
there.
to,
I don't understand nothing. This is my friend Charlie here.
Hey.
Charlie. And you are a tour guide?
I am a tour guide. I'm a tour operator from Bangkok.
Bangkok,
and also a tour guide in Bangkok.
Yeah.
So when people come to Bangkok, you look for a good tour guide.
See my man Charlie right here.
Connection, travel tour.
There you go. Charlie, it's a pleasure that you were on this 2-day slow boat with me, man.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to meet you, brother. Pleasure to meet you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to Long Prabang. 7 hours later on the second leg. But we are here and it is beautiful out. And now we're walking the steps to get a tuk-tuk. But overall the journey, it was cool. We've seen a lot of the countryside, we've seen a lot of nature, we've seen a lot of landscape, we've seen a lot of Mother Earth. Beautiful. Do I recommend it to everybody? Yes and no. The reason being is because it is a long journey. Don't get me wrong here, okay? As beautiful as it was, it is a very long journey. As far as the journey and the tips and advice, if you decide to take the slow boat, it only, as of right now, Laos has opened its borders. It only leaves on Mondays and Thursdays. On top of that, there's no stops. So make sure you fuel up on food, bring enough food for 6 to 7 hours. Another thing is, as far as accommodation goes, if it was up to me, because of what happened with me, don't book ahead of time. Just get to the port, book an accommodation through the people on the port. They're gonna ask you if you have somewhere to stay. It's just that much more simpler. There's no confusion. The other thing is seats. Technically, you're assigned a seat, but you don't really have to. Nobody really cares about the seats, so you can sit wherever. And then one more other thing: seats, accommodation, food. What was the other thing? There was 4 things. There was food, accommodation, seats for the boat. Huh?
What is it?
Like the issues that we ran into. Oh, and make sure you get stamped out of Thailand. When you leave Thailand from Chiang Khong over the border, the Friendship Bridge, make sure you get your passport stamped out of Thailand. Because if not, you're gonna end up like an idiot like me. We have to take the bus back, get stamped out, come back, all that stuff. So, anyways, overall, the trip was beautiful. I was cool with it. I didn't mind the long journey, but I know some people might be a little issue. But we're here now in Long Prabang, and check into our hostel, find something to eat, and I will catch up with you guys on the next video.